Right, yes, hello, and welcome back to Free Vinyl Discovery. This week, we've got something a little bit different. We haven't seen a 7-inch single on the channel for a while, so I thought it was time to dig out Suzanne Vega and Marlene on the Wall. Now, I've never heard of Suzanne Vega before, so she sat in the pile for quite a while because I thought, what's this going to be like? But today, I decided to dig it out and listen to this single and its B-side. Before we get on to my thoughts, let me talk about it in a physical form. It's very little. The 7-inch singles are quite fun because they are just nestled down there and they don't take up a lot of room. And there's something quite special about having the song that you really like on a little record like that. I remember going to one of the record fairs and someone who was using these as markers in the drawer to divide up their different genres. They'd written Tipex over where the single would play, and I think that's criminal just to destroy something like that. This won't have that fate. It plays perfectly, even though there is a scratch on the B-side. It didn't actually notice at all. I didn't hear it when I played it, so clearly it's not a very deep one, just surface level, and probably comes out a little bit of dusting. My thoughts then on Suzanne Vega are very positive. I really like the acoustic element of her music, especially the B-side, which is on this copy, Small Blue Thing, the live version. So I've looked it up. This is apparently a re-release for 1986, where the song originally came out in 1985. A lot of the records that came out in the pile are around 1985, so whoever owned the pile before me, clearly they were just buying things left, right and centre at the time. And this is one of them that they bought. What's interesting, though, about Marlene on the Wall is that it's got the lyrics, first of all, on the front of the single, but not all of them. There's a whole verse that's missing. But I really did enjoy the guitar work on the single and on the live version of Small Blue Thing. Weirdly, it's Small Blue Thing that's really sticking in my head. There's something so, deep about it. I don't know what it is. It's quite enchanting. And I think that it's also partly her vocal as well. On that song, it is just guitar as well that's playing. There's something so magical about it, and I really do appreciate good instrumentation when it's done in a subtle way like that. So this is a really nice one to own, and I'm really pleased to have listened to it. And I'm excited actually to learn more about Suzanne Vega, because Marlene on the Wall is actually very catchy. It's got a lot more pace to it than Small Blue Thing. But I really like both of them for what they're doing. I think that actually this is a really strong single. Both the A and B side are really worth listening to. So I actually highly recommend if you can get hold of it. But if not, check out Marlene on the Wall and Small Blue Thing, the live version. Maybe you already know the actual song. I don't. This is the first version I've heard of it. But I'm actually really excited to learn a bit more about Suzanne Vega as time unfolds. I definitely want to learn more about Suzanne Vega and about the kind of music that she produces as the year goes on. So, very exciting for me. Last year ended up getting very dominated by the Alan Parsons Project. I really fell in love with that group. And so all of these things are really making this project worthwhile, because while I've had a bit of an emotional roller coaster with some of these artists and songs and albums, Suzanne Vega is one of those that seems to be making it worth it. So, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again next week.